And now for our feature presentation.
Hello. I would like to tell you a story.
The town of Cedarwood was a quiet, peaceful place nestled deep in the forest. It was the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of the city, attracting many visitors seeking its serene beauty. However, an eerie presence loomed over Cedarwood. Strange occurrences began plaguing the town, defying explanation through mere coincidence. It started with a few missing pets, gradually escalating to more sinister events. Whispers echoed in people's ears, though no one stood nearby. Objects inexplicably moved, and doors opened and closed by their own volition. Some claimed sightings of shadowy figures lurking within the corners of their vision. The terrified and bewildered townspeople turned to Pastor Thomas, a kind and wise man who had faithfully served the community for over 3 years. He attentively listened to their fears, offering solace through prayers and reassurance. But even Pastor Thomas couldn't deny that something was deeply amiss in Cedarwood. He sensed a malevolent force lurking beneath the surface, defying comprehension. One fateful night, he would experience an encounter that would forever change his life. Working late in his study, diligently preparing his sermon for the following day, Pastor Thomas decided to retire to his bedroom past midnight. As he traversed the dark hallway, an unnerving sound emanated from the attic above. Initially dismissing it as the wind's mischief, the noise grew in intensity, a symphony of deliberate, heavy footsteps descending the attic stairs. Terror rooted Pastor Thomas to the spot as a figure emerged from the darkness. It was a woman, with long, unkempt hair and eyes that glowed ominously in the dark. Her pallid, translucent skin contrasted against her tattered and torn attire. Drifting toward him, her feet never touching the ground, she spoke in a voice that carried the chilling whispers of the wind through the trees.
I am the darkness dwelling within Cedarwood. You are powerless to stop me. This town is already mine.
Pastor Thomas attempted to flee, but the woman's spectral grip held him firmly in place. She revealed the existence of a curse awakened by the greed and corruption of Cedarwood's founding settlers. Now, she had returned to claim what was rightfully hers. As the woman vanished into the shadows, Pastor Thomas realized swift action was imperative. He rallied the townspeople, organizing a ritual intended to cleanse the town from the curse's grip. Together, they burned sage, fervently prayed, and performed ancient rituals in hopes of banishing the malevolence lurking within their midst. Pastor Thomas believed the curse had been lifted, and Cedarwood freed from the clutches of darkness. However, he was gravely mistaken. The ritual had only succeeded in enraging the spirit that laid claim to the town. One by one, the townspeople vanished without a trace. Their contorted and twisted bodies were discovered in the forest, grotesque manifestations of the supernatural. Whispers grew louder, and the once indistinct shadows solidified into menacing specters. Then, on a night of dread, darkness descended upon Cedarwood with unparalleled ferocity. Streets reverberated with the anguished cries of townspeople forcefully dragged from their homes into the abyss. The woman with the glowing eyes returned, accompanied by an army of vengeful spirits awakened by the curse. The once tranquil Cedarwood transformed into a realm of terror and hopelessness where the living cowered before the deceased. The legend of the woman who haunted Cedarwood had morphed into a horrifying reality, leaving no one safe. As Pastor Thomas faced the impending doom, the woman's ghastly countenance twisted into a sinister smile. She had reclaimed Cedarwood, and no force could halt her rampage. The town was forever doomed to endure the reign of darkness.